Hi students, today in this video we are going to see that some topics in introductions of operations research. The content of this session is phases of OR, models of OR. What about the phases? Phases means the methodology which we are using in operations research. There are 6 phases are there. First one is formulation. Formulation means analyze the physical system, and you have to start up with the objective of the function, that is identifying the objective. Next is determination of restrictions or constraints, and the third step is measurements of effectiveness. Now second, it's a construction of mathematical model. After formulation of the problem, the next step is to express all the relevant variables to a mathematical model. The variables may be both controllable and uncontrollable. Third is deriving solutions. Deriving solution from a model. Once the mathematical model is formulated, the next step is to determine the values of decision variables that optimize the given objective functions. The next step is validity of the model. The model should be validity to measure its accuracy. In order to check this, the degree to which it actually represents the system or problem being modeled must be established. The model is validate or accurate if it contains all objectives, constraints, decision variables relevant to the problem. The objectives, constraints, decision variables included in the model are all relevant to actually part of the problem. The functional relationship are valid. And the fifth step is establishing control over the solution, which is nothing but controlling and updating. After testing the model and its solution, the next step of the study is to establish control the solution. By proper feedback of the information on variables which deviated significantly. As soon as one or more of control variables change significantly, the solution goes out of control. In this situation, the model may be updated. And the last step is implementation. Final step of the OR is implemented. Once the result is tested, models are implemented too. This stage of OR investigation is executed primarily through the cooperation of both OR experts and those who are responsible for managing and operating system. And next is models. Few models we will see. First of all, we see what is a model. A model in OR is a simplified representation. In short, model is a vehicle used to arrive at a well-structured view of reality. We will see some of the models. First, physical model. Physical model is nothing but pictorial representation of real system and have the appearance of real thing. Example, city maps, house blueprints, globe, and so on. We will see next important model is mathematical model. Mathematical model or symbolic models. They employ a set of mathematical symbols to represent components of a real system. These models are most general and precise. Sometimes it is easier to use mathematical symbols for describing the relationship between the components. And next is analog models. Analog models may express the pattern of this relationship in a better way. We'll see the deterministic and probabilistic. We see as an example or the differentiate between what is the difference deterministic model and probabilistic model. Deterministic model has all parameters and functional relationship to be known with certainty, while in probabilistic model, which has at least one parameter or decision variable is a random. The output of the deterministic model can be predicted certainty. Example is, if you're having a previous data, using that you can predict. In probabilistic model, we can't predict the output of the data. I hope this session is help this points to remember session of this phases